There's a question among many men that is debated, and has been for a very long time. How does a boy become a man? This topic has been created. Some interesting discussions in local bars, barbershops, and other dwellings typically where most men gather. Some may say it's when he becomes a provider that others are solely dependent on, or when he becomes a father. Maybe when he's able to make his own decisions, or simply develop over the course of time by watching other men. Others may say it's after he survives his first night of consuming a significant amount of alcoholic beverages. Then there are many who believe it's the moment that he loses his virginity. There are many answers to this question. If you ask 10 different men, you're probably going to get 10 different answers. Today, I would like to introduce you to someone that I'm really close to and how he became a man. His name is MRichardson. First, I'll give you a little bit about his background. Second, I'll discuss his family. Next, I'll paint a picture for you of what his childhood was like. Finally, I will tell you about the man, how he became a man, and the man that he is today. I met Marcus when he was about 10 years old. He was born and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga is a small city, and depending on where you're living at, everybody knows everybody. Marcus came from a big family. He was the fourth born of Joanne and Jimmy Richardson's 7 children. There were 4 girls and 3 boys. Both of his parents worked multiple jobs to support the family. Other than Sunday dinner, Marcus's parents were never at home. This is where Marcus quickly gained his independence, especially living under the same roof with 6 other siblings. There were little to no rules in the house when his parents were away. To Marcus, there was only one rule: survive. Throughout most of his childhood, he was quiet, very shy, and lacked self-confidence. He had the least amount of friends compared to his brothers and sisters. Marcus would spend most of his time at his grandmother's house, which she lived about 3 blocks away. This is the only place where he felt at peace. It was, in fact, his comfort zone. He loved his grandmother very much, as she loved him. From the window in his grandmother's upstairs apartment, he would watch the rest of the world. There were always kids outside playing and adults socializing. Even though his granny, as he called it, always encouraged him to go outside and do normal things that other kids do, he absolutely refused. Marcus was afraid and unsure of himself and how he would fit in. According to Marcus, the summer of 1984 was when he made the transition from becoming a boy to a man. He was 13 years old. He spent that entire summer caring for his grandmother who had been diagnosed with cancer. This was quite a challenge for a young boy that age. While other kids were outside doing the things that kids do, Marcus cared for his granny. He fed her, bathed her, clothed her, and emptied her bedpans. He slowly watched her wither away until she passed. The only person that truly loved him for who he was, no matter what, was gone. He lost his granny, his friend, and his comfort zone. He was forced to come out of his shell with nowhere to run. He had no choice but to face his own fears and meet them head on and interact with the rest of the world. This, as he would tell it, was when he became a man. There were many hard lessons learned along the way, but Marcus survived. He would accomplish things that he thought would never be possible. He had many friends, became captain of the varsity football team, escorted the homecoming queen, and he was even selected most handsome in his high school senior class. After graduating high school, he enlisted in the Army. He has built a 22-year career and has been a leader of the nation's best for 19 of those years. Standing before you today is the man who once was the boy Marcus. How did I make the transition from a boy to become a man? Well, I would say it was when I had no choice but to face my fears and meet them head on. My experiences in the past have made me strong when dealing with adversity. I have a great character, and I'm a people person. I'm proud of the man that I am. I have not forgotten where I come from, what I've been through, and I know where I'm going. I would like to hope that my granny is somewhere smiling on me, and she too is proud of the man that I've become. Thank you.